Okay, now I'm cooking with the gas. Yeah, I'm heating up. Pipe down while you speaking up. She give me throw before I beat it up. I'm doing blow while I'm being sucked. Bitch, I need a bag. Hyperventilate. Sit the bank, I ain't with the chase. She finessing for a dinner date. I'm about to wreck it on the interstate. All them bitches bad. I'ma go. I made a laugh, that's a joke. Kinda like a rapper with a deal, acting like he got a meal, acting like he keep it real, but he broke. And that's another story. That's off the record though, let's not record it. I'm trying to tell him if it's talent, then I'm Michael Jordan. Maybe Tom Brady with the rings, maybe Robert Horry. Yeah, see there's a theme, but it's not important. I've been trying to get the whole team out to California.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Shanye West, and tonight we're gonna be reacting to Sam and Colby's episode 6. Looks like it's gonna be a terrifying experience in an insane asylum. These motherfuckers are in for it, man. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be sick. Let's get into it.
Madison, I always tell people, is its own type of location.
Oh, they
the
brought
energy
it back
in there
out.
is so strong. It's just so like apparent.
This place is probably the most like psychologically effective place I've ever been though.
Dizzy, nauseous.
Poltergeist activities. This is not a good spirit place.
It is possible that we are dealing with a demonic kind of entity. I think it's you, Sam.
He's holding a doll.
If you do have attachments to you guys, it's gonna be a wild ride.
Buckle up, boys. It's gonna be a wild ride.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Dude, that whole little thing gave me fucking goosebumps, man. Insane.
No way that's the light. Is that
The
it's
flashing
blinking?
light?
Dude,
Flickering.
That's so ominous.
Is that where we're turning in?
I think so, because it's like in 250 feet. Yes, dude, the Madison Seminary.
Of course.
Is there any more ominous sign than that?
I see a person in the window.
No shot.
Shadow person. We're gonna catch some ghosts tonight.
These dudes are funny as fuck.
Nice.
That wasn't.
You.
Let's cut that.
Oh God.
3 feet of snow
Look at
before
that.
we investigate.
Oh God.
Shining movie.
Speaking of The Shining, we're going to the Stanley Hotel next week.
That's gonna be our finale of season 1, actually.
Finale of season 1.
Get ready for that, guys.
No shot.
Flickering all ominously.
Just before I got here, I've never seen that happen before.
Actually, we thought that
That's
was
gonna be
set
a
up.
lit finale,
No,
man.
like solars.
I'm already not a fan of this place, dog. Just look what happens when you get inside.
What happens, mate?
Oh God! They're all staring at you.
Oh my god, a fucking shitload of dolls and shit right off the gate. Yeah, dude, Stephen King is my favorite author. Love The Shining. Seen all the fucking... I think they made like 2 or 3 different Shining movies, man. So I'm a big fan of the Stanley, dude.
Not, son. No, you don't just
Why
walk
the
in.
fuck do they have a creepy ass looking one? What the hell, dude? There's one on the fucking right here.
There's this
We can
many
throw that
dolls
one out.
staring in your direction.
Dude, look at their eyes.
This guy's
Throw
pretty
it out.
horrifying,
Dude,
honestly.
Their eyes are so terrible.
Dude, that guy's tripping on Molly, bro.
Oh my God, yeah, that baby's just on bars right now. Yeah, like what?
This was the only room of this entire
Shit.
place that we're investigating.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of anticlimactic.
Just fucking kidding me. Come through this door right here, man.
Oh God, it is freezing in here.
Dude, it looks all set up. I wonder if Adam like set all this random stuff up.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's.
like this.
He decorated this.
Stranger cult shit in here too.
What is that?
We got a couple 19th century wheelchairs. We're gonna
looks
set
like
this
weird
here in this
hopscotch.
corner, and then
I think this is the room.
Look, man, you can see the sign from in here.
Oh my God! And he said he didn't set that up. Why would that happen,
dude? I
before-
just say that. And there's a fucking wheelchair in the corner there, bro. Like, come on, now.
I think
It's
it's.
like this.
He decorated this.
Stranger cult shit in here too.
What is that?
It's a triangle.
That looks like weird hopscotch.
Weird. I think this is the room.
Look, you can see the sign from in here.
Oh my god.
19th century wheelchairs and corners.
And he said he didn't set that up? Why would that happen the first night that we're here?
The poltergeists in this community know you guys.
Oh yeah,
I feel like things always happen, no matter what.
They're probably like, have you guys heard of Sam and Colby? Yeah, I'm unsubscribed to those lame fucks.
I followed him around
What if there's
everywhere
like
they
an
go.
anti-Sam and Colby in the ghost community?
And they just leave comments on our videos like,
Yeah, they're
fake,
always hateful.
fake.
That'd be fucking weird. No way.
Is that Adam?
Is that Adam?
Adam, spit us that history, bruh.
Shit.
Give him a kiss.
Adam's actually a cool ass dude.
I'm not gonna kiss Adam.
Guys, we're at a place called the Madison Seminary.
Not even gonna say what's up.
We're not saying what.
Did you hear
What
that?
was that?
There is no one in the building and something just moved.
Wait, that was the front of the building?
No, that was downstairs.
Definitely over there.
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
Today we are here with Nate and Dat. What up? At this place called the Madison.
It's crazy Nate goes with him everywhere, man. He was a skeptic before the Sally House.
Seminary.
That 8-ball changed
Not
his life.
semen. Whoa.
Were you guys having semen on the brain?
I still have a little on my teeth.
If you're
Magic
like
8
me,
ball.
you have no idea what a seminary
Fucked
is.
up Nate's
Apparently,
world.
it is a college that prepares students to be either priests, ministers, or rabbis. So this is like a religious school. But it wasn't only a religious school. It's got multiple layers of different history, which gives this really haunted vibe.
It is a place that is endowed with, steeped in trauma.
This place was built in 1847, and for 50 years it was that private school, and then it was turned into a widows.
I'm sorry, guys.
and
They're 18th century wheelchairs.
war veterans sort of like area.
It was a place where women and orphans who had lost their husbands and fathers to the war came to live. So it was like an epicenter of grief.
It was actually prone to see people commit suicide here at this building, and ever since, you see the apparitions.
And then
Asylum kept a bunch of mentally ill people here, and everyone who worked here was a prison inmate.
it was known as the Nut House, and people referred to the people here as nuts.
Kind of similar to the
Still referred to
Fairfield
that, isn't it, to
Infirmary.
this
They would
day?
keep these patients and people up in the attic. During the harsh conditions of the summer and winter, patients would just suffer a lot of dehydration, and they would go crazy due to just being locked up in uncomfortable situations.
Because we're in Ohio, so it gets extremely cold and extremely hot, and they didn't have heating and cooling up here.
You can
They do
literally
go in
see our
some
breath.
cold ass buildings, man.
Then it turned
Fucking
into a
props.
police office, and then Adam bought it.
It starts religious, and then extreme trauma,
Yes.
and then insanity. That seems like the perfect recipe for a haunted place.
And then
because it's
police
like,
come in. It's like, what?
yeah, like
Yeah.
almost like this violent, imposed order.
But they couldn't even stay there for long. So basically, right after the police moved in, the people started not wanting to even come to the headquarters because they're like, oh God, this is literally like a ghost portal.
They were starting to hear stuff themselves.
They were only here for a couple years and they put it on the market. And when they put it on the market, they said, caution, building may be haunted. The police were that scared that they had to put a disclaimer.
Yeah, do you imagine the real estate agent trying to sell this place?
It's like, it's really nice, 88
Good
rooms,
luck.
it's really beautiful, and it's maybe haunted.
Anyway, let's get over that.
So guys, this
Fucking
building is
good luck.
actually insanely huge. It actually has 88 rooms in it, and the hauntings are rumored to be started at the beginning of the 20th
They're
century.
sus
So it's
as
been haunted
fuck,
for a
dude.
very, very long time.
Legend has it that there have been approximately 200 bodies found here. It's frequent for people to experience shadow visitations. They will
Shadow
get
alien.
disoriented, dizzy, nauseous. So like
There's
people
even
get sick
reports of
here.
people getting like choked.
Poltergeist activities, things moving around, getting pushed. This is not a good spirit place.
And they don't like men.
Apparently, the worst of all the paranormal manifestations have happened in the last 5 years.
Becoming
Adam
more
Kimmel, I'm
haunted.
the owner of the Madison Seminary out here in Madison, Ohio.
Adam's a fucking man,
I
dude.
own Haunted Nights, which is a paranormal event company. I'm Dylan Stevens. I work with Steve with Haunted Nights. Madison, I always tell people, is its own type of
This is
location.
just a cool
It's
group of
just-
guys, too.
The energy in there is so strong. It's just so like apparent. I've slept in Fairfield a bunch of times. I've never slept in this building. I don't think I could. You see stuff on the grounds all
Yeah.
the time, like walking around outside. Like you can't get away from it here. here. Stuff happens in this
Fuck
like
that.
it's all over the place.
Why is this place haunted? Why are people experiencing
You
things?
get a
Why
shotgun
does it
out,
keep
you're
getting
shooting
creepier and
at
creepier?
ghosts and
Things
shit.
are
Get off my
staying,
land,
I
get off
think.
my
We've had
property.
over 10,000
Get off
people
my
come
land.
through in the last 4 years. All those different teams, like yourselves, you came from another location prior. Like we just came from Fairfield, right? So we still have that kind of stained on us. So we're leaving our energy in places. Right? And this gets into the theory of attachments. And what's unique in this case is you guys have been to a
Sam
lot
knows
of
all about
places
those.
that normal people in this field don't get to go to, right? Dracula's Castle, Chernobyl, Winchester Mystery House. What if things attach to these
fucking house is
investigators and then they fall
There
to
it
another
is.
location?
That's when
they're
the
like, I
attachment
like the way
happened.
this place feels.
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out right now.
Because things that may be attached to you guys are gonna like come here and maybe they'll stay. And it's like, that's why I think the haunting elevates. How do spirits know to move from place to place? Like I always thought it was like a video game. Like you had an attachment, you went somewhere else, you unlocked a checkpoint. They know how to get there,
It's
right?
like a portal.
It's like a portal in a sense, right? So they know the more you keep
That is
moving with an
fucking
attachment, it knows how to
actually
get somewhere. I call it
genius.
taxi cab theory. They jump onto you, then they leave. And then they jump onto you, they go somewhere else. But it lets them
Fucking
go everywhere
genius,
they need to
Adam.
go.
And if they want to
He's
go
on
home,
something.
they tell you through the Estes method when Sam's chained in the attic.
It almost reminds me of what an egregore is. Like just people bring their own energy into a haunted spot and then it therefore becomes haunted.
Yes, I
What
think
the
that's a lot of
fuck?
what we experience. The energies you guys are
Ugh.
gonna bring, if you do have attachments
Don't
to you
tell me
guys,
that can actually
it's gonna be a wild ride.
When you feel this energy, do you tend to feel something negative or more positive?
I don't even like right now as we're talking about this. Like I feel really like numbish. You get this like sixth sense. You just know like something feels off. Before I bought Madison, people were ghost hunting out here. After I got it, we amplified it. This place is turnkey, constantly with teams coming in.
Wait, question for you, dog. How would you
Question
say
for
you
you, dog.
created the environment?
Rearranging energy. All right, this doesn't sound weird. You know, like when you're
They're
in a
on
funk
that
and you're in your
level now,
house,
huh?
you
They
just
call
feel like
each
you're,
other
it's just,
dog.
you're down and everything, but your house is a mess and everything. If you were to clean your house, like wash the dishes, fold your clothes and everything, all of a sudden the space feels really good. Like
It had a bad feng shui.
Bad feng shui, right? When I got this place, it felt like straight depression. Like it was just bad. So we cleaned everything up.
So you're
So
trying
if
to
you're
make a place
screwed,
that
if you
is
got bad
inviting.
feng shui.
Correct me if I'm like wrong here. You're not trying to make a negative place, are you?
When you say like negative spots, like I don't try to glorify what, like up in the asylum when those women were up there and stuff. You know, I keep the doors open. I always tell those ladies, you can walk around, you can do whatever you want, right? This is still your home. I'm recreating it to show that it still is their home. So when you're recreating the rooms and stuff like that, that's why
Explains
I'm
the
doing that,
wheelchairs,
you know?
because that shit
Well,
was
it's
fucking
actually
blowing
really
my
interesting
mind.
to get your side of it because when we were researching the seminary, we came across an account that you are the reason the place is haunted.
Whoa. That's a fucking... Came out of left field, didn't it?
So I guess one of the infamous ghost hunters, Mustafa Gadalari, believes that Adam is the reason that this place is
They're
haunted, but not
fucking
just
Discovery
because
Channel
he's
pieces of shit, dude.
known to twist
I wouldn't
the
know.
history, but because he may have tried to trap a demon into walls. Mustafa's
Whatever
saying
fucking
this, we're gonna
channel
get
they're
down
on.
to the point of it.
There are these occult sigils painted all over the seminary. Now, apparently, these occult sigils were not some sense of protection, not some spell that was supposed to make these spirits at ease. It was actually to conjure up and trap a demon inside these walls. Again, all done by Adam.
They came from the lesser key of Solomon, which is like
Guys, he was scared to fucking touch a dead bird in a cellar and shit because he thought it was conjuring shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the ghost hunters, you know?
the Book of the Dead, so that's like witchcraft.
Which is why, again, like we're saying, there's a lot of history, but it's all gotten worse since Adam's here.
We're gonna get down to it.
And let it be said, Adam's dope.
Let's go figure
Real,
out
man.
exactly
I can
what
tell
is
that.
going on here.
Dude, I'm nervous.
Bro, we need Adam's side of the
Ghost
story.
Hunters, Mustafa.
Oh God, yeah.
Do you
yeah.
want to talk about that
Can
really
you-
quick?
Yeah,
So-
he's a piece of shit.
Mustafa
Amen,
thinks
man.
you are the reason the place is haunted. And he thinks that you're what's keeping the spirits here. And you have created an occult environment to try to trap energy here.
I'm very familiar with what he said. We
What a
did
terrible
follow a lot,
assumption, man.
And that's fine. Everyone can have their own opinions, but I disagree. The thing was, this place was haunted prior. There were a lot of teams coming here and doing stuff.
Sure.
So when I came here, it wasn't a self-manifestation, saying that I was manifesting the haunting.
Yeah, and we were just so curious about it.
More ghosts, more money, baby. More ghost hunters coming in. Yeah. That's what he fucking thought, dude. Jesus Christ. No, they're trying to figure it out, man. Fucking damn,
This is such an
cuz.
intriguing conflict.
It was such a huge, bold things to say because I've never heard this anywhere else.
Well, and with so much like confidence to say something that, like you said, is an opinion. Everything in the paranormal is an opinion.
Everything's
There's
an
nothing
opinion,
proven.
yeah.
Where are you coming up with something that is, this is a fact, he is keeping people here?
Well, I
lining
guess
pockets.
a good question would be, have you ever done anything besides, rearranging everything to conjure, for lack of a better word, something to come and be more welcomed here?
When it comes to it sounds like a cult kind of stuff and summoning, I don't really participate. I don't say anyone can't do it. I've never sat down surrounded by candles or anything like that.
Yeah, which we 100% believe. There was just like the research of, what are they called, the sigils on the wall?
The lesser key of Solomon.
He also, again, to go off of how it's like a really unfound claim to make, one of the things they refer to as a sigil or a drawing to bring spirits in is a shuffleboard. You know what I mean? Like, that's where it's coming. They were
real story, real true
Oh,
story.
I think we saw that shuffleboard.
They said
down
that
there.
is a sigil to bring in spirits, and they're like, no, it's a shuffleboard.
Yeah, we read it was from a Necronomicon, and so we were like,
It's literally
Well, and that's why we really want to talk about this and shed light on this situation, because people don't understand that.
If we were trapping spirits,
fucking
and there are
dumb do you gotta
locations
be?
I won't say. We don't want
I
to
guess
cause
you got-
any problems.
he was on
I have heard of
Discovery
locations
Channel,
putting
guys.
sea salt on the window seals to trap a spirit, almost like it's modern day slavery, thinking that if my spirits aren't here, no one's gonna come. Right? Anyone who knows me, anyone, I have never told a spirit you have to stay. You can leave at any time. Are we qualified enough?
I was just gonna say,
are we qualified enough?
What makes you think you have the power to tell a spirit to stay or go?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
How would you be able?
There's no way.
There's no way.
And you're the first in 2016 to open this place for paranormal investigations, right?
Yeah, like publicly. Before they were doing it a little bit, but this is a whole new level.
So then what's to say that it isn't like retracting
Fucking
a little bit
cha-ching,
like
though,
an
dude.
egregore, and it was
Shit's
just other
interesting.
people's energy that brought this
It's a
spirit
cash
into
cow.
But at the end of the day, you would welcome more and more spirits. The more
100%. 100%. That just makes this whole field interesting. Honestly, my biggest thing is just be kind in the asylum. Those women did suffer a lot. And there is a dark energy. There is, but I think the majority of the time it's a lot of misfire.
There's one specific haunted doll known as Ohio's most haunted doll ever, and his name is Maddie.
Oh, like the Maddie?
Like
who's
the
maybe
Maddie.
not the Maddie? Who's the Maddie? But a Maddie.
For the old viewers out there that have seen the Shanley Hotel episode, you guys know that I had a relationship with a ghost named Maddie.
I
She
went
was a
back and watched
prostitute.
those a long time ago.
Ghosts, bro.
Yeah.
So he picks up even the undead. Jeez, holy crap.
I've been missing her ever since.
How do you do it, Colby? How the fuck do you do
Either
it,
this
man?
Maddie will be flattered that you also like other Maddies, or she'll be jealous and hate you.
We're gonna have to go see if this doll is really haunted, but the scariest part about this is whenever we are talking to the doll, you have to hold its hand or else paranormal things will happen to you. That's the rumor.
So Maddie's kind of high maintenance.
Of course we would come to the place with the most haunted doll in Ohio.
The most haunted doll
in Ohio.
That doll right there is considered to be Ohio's most haunted.
Wait, which one? Which one?
This one here.
This is Maddie?
Is this Maddie?
Maddie's right there to the left.
Dude, I did not walk straight up to this doll when it first came here.
All like
Right here?
Weird.
Oh my god.
When I bought the building, it was just the dentist chair upstairs, and this place was just empty and erect. That's all that came with it. Yep.
Dude,
Oh my
there's no way. We walked straight up to these dolls. It was like the first thing we did when we came in.
That thing blinks on
But
Leo.
allegedly, people have seen the arm move,
Burn it.
eyes blink. The nursery used to have this before I did. So some of the workers were finishing up right when the buy was finishing and all that. And two of them come down the ramp with the doll. They said this verbatim. They go, "This is Maddie, and if you take care of her, she'll take care of you in this building." And then they were like, "Do you want us to get a new dress for her or anything like that?" And I'm like,
Oh my
"No,
God.
it's fine. It's fine."
Holy cow.
And they left her standing, and then they walked out. We talked about
Left her
possessions, people, and attachments,
standing.
things
What the
like that.
fuck?
Well, items can have those attachments too, but I think they have to be special. If spirits know, hey, that doll's getting a lot of attention, well, I'm gonna latch onto that.
Adam is
Talking
fucking
to this
smart,
doll,
man.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Did you notice she's basically got
He knows his
something
shit.
that mirrors your tattoo on her dress?
Oh, yeah, what?
That fucking ugly ass little doll, dude.
Jesus.
Crazy! That shit's crazy!
This is the occult sigil.
You also pointed this out.
Yeah, I immediately pointed this out. Is this like a sign? Is this just a
Shuffleboard,
shuffleboard for
baby.
the old person's home?
So this is what summons the dead here. This is actually our vessel.
What demons are you trying to trap?
Do you
People
remember-
on cruise ships, actually.
That's just
We're on the ground floor floor of Ohio Cottage, so this would be your basement. Right
Oh, this is technically the basement. So this is.
Body in the basement.
The basement here at the seminary is supposed to have a mysterious hole in it. No, don't take that.
Yo,
Don't.
dude.
No,
come on.
trust me.
We're trying to be spooky.
They believed that there was a nurse murdered because she was in a dramatic affair with one of the doctors here. The doctor didn't want anyone to find out. He whacks her, then buried her in the middle of the floor and overlaid it with cement. So,
Semen or cement?
So we got the nurse under
Fucking Colby,
cement.
man.
And it wasn't until years later, investigating the mystery, the current owner, Adam, actually had dogs come in and sniff for a corpse.
Rebecca, she's a psychic. I've worked with her for 9 years. She got this vibe.
Where the fuck do they get those transition scenes, man? Some of them are like, what?
There was a woman crying out there saying that, you know, she had been sexually assaulted, murdered, and to this extent. We brought in cadaver dogs. 3 different cadaver dogs.
Because if they go out there and fucking film like people walking in costumes,
same
walking a
spot.
fucking dog around and shit.
Right in that room.
Ooh, weird.
When we did the ground penetrating radar, there was an anomaly about 3 feet away from that. The anomaly was detected when it was dug up. Nothing was there. But that was like an urban legend. When I came here, this used to be owned by the police, had it, the fire department. They had this urban legend for a long time saying there's a woman buried in the floor.
Whoa.
Oh my fuck.
There she is.
That's the whole.
Right in this area, 3 feet down is where that anomaly was. My stomach dropped when they said it's the size of a football. You know the mistreatment of women and stuff. We were thinking, what about an abortion? What about right? My stomach dropped because right away that's how I went to them like they're gonna open that up and that's what they're gonna find.
Yeah.
But they proceeded and those guys were digging for a good 2 hours. But when they kept going,
That's
you
it?
just have
For a
this
body?
this soil. We
Only
talked
2
to the ground
hours?
penetrating radar guys, and they're like, in our 20 years of doing this, we've never had a phantom anomaly that big and not be there when we dig up.
Wow.
Do they have any speculation about what it might have been that caused it, or were they just like, that was the wind?
No, they were just confused and that was it. They apologized.
Sorry for ruining your floor.
Sorry for not finding anything. We only did it for 2 hours.
Lots of stairs these past few days.
Oh, dude, okay. So you guys saw that outside, right? When you drove by?
Yo, the light flashing, right?
Yeah. I have no idea why that light is doing that right now.
It's just our luck. We brought Sally.
You brought Sally.
He ain't fucking lying either, dude.
I think one thing you guys are gonna
He's
notice
content
tonight
with
is
it
each
now.
floor, the energy does feel a little different. Some places feel a little heavier than others. Time moves slower in this area.
Nate, get in the hole. Nate, get in the hole. Get in the hole, Nate.
There's video of this thing opening and slamming shut like repeatedly on video with nobody standing here.
Oh, what?
Weird, man.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I interacted with in this hallway. That's scary.
Yeah, we're great paranormal.
Yeah.
Well, dude, if we're going with the taxi, maybe we're just carrying the spirits around with us right now and interacting with the things that they would want to be interacting with. Well, we were the one that opened the door.
He's the Uber driver.
Okay, just because I'm the Uber driver doesn't mean I'm not a passenger.
That's true. That is true.
That was like elegantly.
That's very deep.
Kind of fucked up.
Where do you think, after being here for years, like the most active spot?
Sarah's room.
So as we walked in here, you guys saw that there was a bunch of dolls, but apparently there's another room in
Why are
this
their
building
eyes bugging out of their
somewhere called
skulls?
Sarah's room, and it's filled with dolls. Sarah is an entity.
Don't do
that
that.
is a little girl
Oh
that
my
haunts
God.
this place, of course, just like the Bel Air house, like the Sally house, like the Fairfield
There's a
Inn.
theme. We tried to get all of the ones with the little demon girls.
I don't believe in demons. If I saw it tomorrow, I would believe. But it is possible that we are dealing with a demonic kind of entity. The thing about this, though, I think if you were an asshole in life, you're an asshole in death, right?
Yes, yeah.
Human emotion doesn't change. It's like if Charles Manson died. You think he's gonna be a nice ghost, right?
Oh, no.
But he's gonna be misidentified as a demon because he's gonna try to hurt you. And he already knows how to play the religion card. He knows if he says, Lucifer, you're gonna creep out thinking you're dealing with something.
Now, nobody really knows Sarah's origin. There's a rumor that she
He's a
could
big
have
brain.
actually been a student when this was a school way back in the 1850s, and she just died here randomly. That's all apocryphal, so we don't really know.
What our friends Steve and Adam are saying is that they don't think this Sarah is actually a little girl at all, though. She might be the negative energy that's here, just manifesting themselves as
Something enticing
nicer.
that like pulls you in because it's gentle.
Just like the Sally House. It's just interesting how each of these places connect in weird ways. So do you believe that there could be a possible puppeteer entity like that, a negative person that will just travel portal to portal through these like places that could like pose as multiple different
You
like
never
little girls
know,
and boys
dude, you
and
know?
things like that?
Absolutely. And I know you've encountered stuff like this. So I talked about taxi cab, right? What if this is just they all know how to get to all these different locations?
And you're the conduit.
Yeah, it's
You're
all
the
Sam-
one
it's
that's
Sam's
bringing it
fault.
to everyone.
You son of a bitch, Sam.
What?
You're like an Uber for ghosts.
Better be charging a lot. Where's my paycheck?
We can all be deep, but I think when it really comes down to it, Sarah's room is the most fascinating.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, it's a Sarah's room. I see.
Dollars for days. Holy shit.
Oh, Pee-Pee.
Emily.
Oh.
Emily Davis.
Yeah. Bel Air.
From the Bel Air house.
You know, we talked about portals at Fairfield. That was
Yes.
discussed.
Yes.
What I didn't say, though, is a lot of people believe that closet door right there is the portal.
No way.
Dude, just like Ballista.
Yes.
Blisk, Iowa, baby.
Well, you
Represent.
sat in the closet. Something to keep in mind, though. Valiska was before Sally.
There is one thing that I don't think Sarah might like. You got baby Trump.
Baby Trump?
That's
Oh
like
my
45
God.
minutes from that fucking Bliska.
Any definitive proof of reincarnation?
Same haircut and everything.
Yeah, dude.
One other thing that we're talking about at Fairfield, the offerings.
Yeah.
This again is happening right here.
Why are you offering? Is that just to get communication, or is it because you're feared and you want their respect? If someone's trying to buy my respect for $1, that would probably be more mad.
That's more disrespectful.
Am I worth $1?
$1. You want
So in terms
throw
of
me a
haunted
million, you want the
places in this
respect,
building,
baby.
It is said that the 4th floor attic is the most active area in the entire place. And yes, the thing that haunts the top floor is a 7-foot tall shadow figure.
Same as Fairfield.
This shadow figure might just be the actual apparition or physical embodiment of a Sally,
I would leave.
Susie, a Sarah.
That puppeteered demonic figure.
Correct.
That also means that there's probably portals in this house if this is all connected somehow.
Again, we don't know if it's connected, but based on Bel Air and Fairfield, we know that there's possibility to travel through portals, especially though when these are all described as kind of the same spirit.
7-foot tall shadow man in all of these attics? It's all the same story.
It's the same story and maybe the
Weird.
same demon.
One of the creepier
What
things
if they're
about
all
the
just
attic
seeing
was
their
the
own
fact that
shadow?
they used to house mentally
Just
unstable
skewed
people
a little
there.
bit,
These
you
are
know?
people who had what's called catatonic schizophrenia, a condition that causes them to stay in one position frozen for hours on end. The nurses would see them go into catatonia, and they'd say, okay, they're going to be there. They would leave to go get help, and then they would
That
come
would
back and they would be
suck.
moved already in their restraints strapped down, which they can't get themselves strapped into restraints. Yeah.
That is so scary. Imagine like seeing one of those people just like.
Yeah, even that in and of itself.
I feel it, dude.
Final destination.
Ooh.
The Asylum.
Whoa, this is way bigger than expected. I felt like an energy change, like almost immediately.
That looks like a creepy hospital hallway.
In an attic. Oh wait, yeah.
Just nice tile floor in the attic.
Wait, what? That was where you were sitting?
Well, it's down this room on the left.
Yeah,
You were on our way over here telling us about a crazy paranormal experience that you've had in this building, correct?
Yeah, so Madison kind of sticks out to me just because it kind of changed the way I look at investigating and how I'm going to experience things and how vulnerable we can be in a location. I don't always buy into the possession and all that kind of stuff. I think a lot of it gets hyped up, but there is one night when we were investigating here that, I don't know if you want to call it blacking out. I don't remember a portion of the night. I said I was myself for about 45 minutes. My mom had been investigating me for about 10 years at that point, and she cried that night.
What's your memory of the night like then?
It was myself and two other investigators. We'd gone up to the top floor in the asylum. I started to feel a little bit weird, and I kept moving towards the back corner of this one room. It got to the point that I was so far into this corner of the room, I was actually almost facing it with my back to everybody else. And again, like at this point, I was aware of what I was doing.
Were you standing still?
Yeah.
Catatonia.
Oh, yeah.
I had told them, I was like, hey, I want to be in here alone. I want to investigate alone. And they both looked at me like, no way. Like, we're not leaving you alone in here. You're already acting super weird. And then the female investigator that was in there with us got really uncomfortable. She felt sick.
Getting sick is like a reoccurring theme of this building, correct?
Yeah, so she walked out, and the first thought that popped into my head, and I said it out loud, was one down, one to go. And it was just me and one other person. When I said that, the other guy in the room, I mean, it freaked him out. He was like, wait a minute. Like, what does that mean?
That would freak me out too, honestly.
What are you gonna do here? And at that point, this is where I don't remember anything.
2 other investigators and I went up after we kind of got wind of that, so we met him on the stairs. We're like, something's weird with that room. One of the volunteers came up, he's like, listen, you can't be alone in here. Something just happened to Steve, like it's affecting him. We need to figure out what that is before you guys investigate. We all got really combative, like we just started yelling at him, like, listen, we're not leaving, like this is a good investigation. So he's like, you guys are done. Just like go downstairs, go outside, take a minute.
Oh, they like kicked you out
And
pretty
that's
much?
and that's not how Dylan is.
That's
like,
trippy,
Dylan, the other
dude.
2 investigators that he was with that night are like the least confrontational. Like they don't get like that.
Dude, I've never heard you like raise your voice at all.
From the footage I've
It was
seen,
so
he seems
weird,
like a
though,
chill
because
ass
I've
dude.
never had something affect me that way similar to Steve. I don't really believe in that, but I had my emotions change in that room. This place is probably the most like psychologically effective place I've ever been though.
Military,
So, wow.
police.
Keep
Yeah,
that in
dude,
mind.
he's
Keep
pretty
your guard
chill.
That corner is where I ended up like turning and facing.
Would you be okay with recreating that experience?
Stop, Sam, stop.
What is that? Whoa, 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 whoa.
I was hearing that
Down this hallway.
Footsteps? Yeah.
What was that though?
Whoa.
Snowfall, like slope off the roof.
Oh,
Yeah, I think we'll go with that. That sounds safe.
I think we'll go with that.
What the fuck?
What was it though? What did it sound like? Do you have any idea?
I don't like shuffling or footsteps or
I
something.
thought I heard a footstep.
Yeah.
When you're talking about recreating.
You had this next level experience, maybe being in the same spots and the same times at night. We could maybe get that type of evidence again.
Stop, Sam.
If you're up for it.
Okay.
Better toss that boy like 100K for doing that shit.
There is one last thing though, just in the room over. There is a person here, I'm keeping the promise. As long as I do not say his name, he said I can share this story.
Okay.
He did work here in the 80s, and he told me what he saw in this operating room.
80s was when this was a police center, right?
Yeah, the police and fire department were operating here. The county kind of had the township.
And the police were scared to be here. weren't they?
Right. They would keep files up here. No one wanted to come up here to do anything. But what they saw was disturbing.
This is the second ominous thing Adam has to show us.
He's just like lobbing up these ominous stories of like.
Fucking Adam's the man.
Another place that we want to investigate tonight is the surgeon's room. So many patients would have been suspected to die on the table here. The doctor, the surgeon there, is seen all around and haunting that area.
Do you know what you just did?
What I did?
You called him the wrong name. If you call the surgeon the doctor, he gets angry.
It's not like I already need another attachment.
You know what you can call him though?
What?
I didn't know that. The fuck?
How would he not get pissed at that?
So I am speaking to this.
Next time I get out of
unnamed
surgery, I'll be
individual.
like, thanks, doc.
And he says it was the summer of 1984. He was up here. He comes and he's right in the doorway. First time he's been up in this spot, looks in the doorway, and he says, Adam, the only thing I can tell you is it looked like a torture chamber. What he saw was like a bronze table. It was like dyed green from ionization and all that. It was sitting right
Statue
here.
of Liberty,
It had
right?
arm
No, that's
bars going
copper.
across,
Holy shit.
leather couplings that come
Don't
around,
mind me.
strap the arms. Legs came up at a 45-degree angle, would strap you this way. There was a light, just like a dentist's office, that would be right here, he said. It's ironic that we brought that in. He goes, oh, wait, there's one other thing. He's like, I don't think it was on the floor. I think it was on like some kind of metal slab or something like that. The only thing that was in this room was this marble slab right here that was around the corner. I'm like, why did someone drill holes on the top of it? And it looks like something was placed there, like it would have been set down in that spot. And then it opens up the theories, like if you're doing hydrotherapy and stuff, you're dumping water on people and things like that, or blood spilling, it's not gonna rot the floor out. It has something to go on underneath. But what's weird is after he saw this, he said about a week later he came back up and everything had been removed from the room.
Why would the fire department and police station keep that up here, though? You know, that's just weird.
Well, they inherited the building.
What was it right before this police station?
It was the asylum.
right? So what would they need to be torturing someone for?
This surgeon probably thought these people were subhuman. They were his experiments. In the 20s to 40s, we know across the country the kind of research they probably thought they were helping, but
Research.
Right. And that's who we think might be the puppeteer. This building is that doctor that roams, and that's who everybody's afraid of up here because, like you said, what was they doing to people?
that's what all the evidence is leaning towards. Like this is.
Oh my god. Well, in that case, let's get some equipment and start this investigation, guys. Sounds
Let's
like we
get
got a
fucking
lot.
rolling, boys. Holy shit. Story time is over.
Investigation time.
Between today's tour and what we learned last night, we got a couple different things we want to figure out. First, is Adam
right. Was there already a haunted location here, and it is just a place for spirits to pass and go, depending on
Of course Adam's right. The other guy's a fucking
last night
idiot.
we learned at the Fairfield Infirmary. I definitely have a goddamn attachment.
So why? Why does it want you?
Why in the world would it gain anything from just being here? Why would you want to go home? We got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started.
All right, so the first place we're gonna investigate, I think. What?
Did y'all hear that? They were literally walking behind us.
No.
I turned around and looked at him, and he was standing here looking at me like this, and dude, they was walking directly behind. You could literally hear the feet on the floor.
Already?
Are you sure it wasn't like the echo?
Yeah,
of-
100%.
Yo, unless something followed us in here.
When we were doing the tour, I kept looking behind us. I swear to God, I thought like someone was following us.
First question, we want to know. There were dogs that said there is a dead body down here. Let's
Yes.
try to figure that out. Nate, you want to go in the fucking hole?
I'm going in the fucking hole.
Going in the hole.
Fucking Nate.
Yo.
That baby ain't dead.
Right when I turn on the camera.
Where you guys said you heard the
I was standing in that doorway.
If we heard you walking
And
down
they
the
only
hallway, I
searched
would've
for
set that
2
light off when I get
hours.
to
I
the number
don't
3.
fucking get it, man.
1, 2, 3. Set that off if we heard you coming towards us.
All right. So I'm going in the hole. I'm glad you're really going for it in this video.
Yeah. Proud of you.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm stoked that you guys brought me out to fucking Ohio and put me in a hole.
That's what Nate's best for, getting in your hole.
I mean, getting in that hole.
Quick save.
Something starts eating my legs.
I didn't realize it was like that far deep.
Yeah, I'm under the floor.
Oh, it did a yellow.
What? Right now?
It made a yellow, yeah.
If there's something that
It made a
recognizes a
yellow.
body being below the surface here in the basement, can you make one of our devices go off? Was there ever a body below the basement floor?
Oh, dude! Holy shit! Oh my God!
Yo!
That's crazy.
No way!
That was right out.
And it went to red.
It went to red and then
No
stopped.
way!
Yo, I haven't seen like an EMF do that since what? USS Hornet?
It's been a long time since it was like
been a
that
year?
long. Yeah.
Dude, it was like nothing.
And then to nothing.
Exactly.
And there's nothing like electrical around here,
It's literally in a
like.
whole dirt.
We thought that was debunked, but maybe there was.
The dogs actually hit about 3 feet over that way, but the anomaly was over here.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So this is an obelisk and has a dictionary of words, basically like a spirit box, but instead of all the radio static,
There's
it's
probably
just gonna
fucking
spit
still
out
something
audible
3 feet
words
to the
you
fucking
can kind of
right or whatever he
familiar.
said.
Okay, one more time. On it. Spread. What is it talking about? Spread.
Adultery! Yo! That's literally why they said she was killed and buried down here. Because she was like a mistress. She was a mistress of higher up here.
Oh my God.
And that's why she was killed.
And the
buried.
doctor.
Yeah, the doctor killed her. As you're describing what happened.
Greg, adultery, nighttime wed. Greg as in a guy, a doctor maybe. Adultery as in the crime at nighttime when he was in wedlock.
He was married.
Wants to talk, dude.
That's who does.
It's like it
And
was
it's
like
fun.
yes,
Yeah.
dude, that just went off too. What is going on? That okay?
That all lines up so perfectly. And for an ovulus to do that, like that's rare. For it to all make sense, one word right after another, you know what I mean? And line up completely.
I would use that cement mixer right there behind him to fill that fucking hole and get out of there.
No, it makes sense. But that is the exact story that was here, like literally earlier in this video.
Yes, yes, you
Said
can look it up.
Pray, disregard.
Like disregard prayer?
Oh, fuck. Student.
This was
This was
Seminary class. Yeah,
seminary school.
This thing is going off.
Dude, yeah, back in 1847, this started as a private school.
There's a school here.
So maybe that happened during that time?
Could have been
Or.
a teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, do we
Maybe
know?
that's the story that's wrong. Maybe it wasn't a doctor.
The teacher was in wedlock, but he was with another student.
Yeah. I also just want to point out this is the second night in a row we've made Nate be a dead body.
That's very true.
Oh yeah, I already noticed
For real?
Wow, underground. If you like Nate being a dead body in our videos, please like and subscribe, and we'll continue making him do it.
So if there's someone or
Yes,
something
his
in
fucking
here,
smile,
can
that
you
was
make our
genuine.
equipment go off again? Can you go touch this light? Did that just say something?
Shift through.
So like through the building or does it want us to move?
Maybe. Preacher!
So it's a religious like school pretty much?
So the student was a preacher.
I don't know about that.
Or a
Was the
preacher
whatever was having these
Yes.
having an affair with a student.
Yes.
But this was a preacher school. like people learning. Why would it say preacher and then say students, you know? Like it could have been any other type of school or military school or something.
Right.
Chills.
Chill.
Dude, that is what we're getting.
So are we the first ones to really get your story correct? Or the first ones to actually listen to you?
If so, can you make any of our devices go
Sam
off?
and Colby, chill.
Or is there more to your story that you want to tell us? Maybe you were right, they want us to shift to another part of the building.
It says shift,
Quiet right after.
shift through, and that thing hasn't gone off since.
We got the story we needed from here, and now they want us to go to somewhere else to get the rest of the story.
When I get out of the hole.
Nate, you have to
Oh
stay in that.
shit, dude, it's going off. Yo, let's get out of here. So that sucks, I gotta get out. Yeah, it really blows, dude.
All right.
Above. Person.
I just got out of the hole. Person above.
Yo, or was it Sarah, the floor above here?
Is Sarah's room right above us?
I think so. Dude, that was almost too perfect.
That was insane.
That was insane.
We are here in Sarah's room. Colby?
He's got somebody with him.
I brought something.
Oh my god, he almost said someone.
Dude, you're not holding her hand.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are?
Reminder,
He's
this
holding her
is
tight.
the most haunted doll in Ohio, apparently. Her name is Maddie. It probably doesn't have any connection to the Shanley, but it's funny that they're both named Maddie, so I'm just gonna be holding her with us. You never know what could happen.
You like Maddie?
Yeah, I like her.
Oh my god, dude, that doll is like 4 feet tall. Oh my god.
You should be dangling her by her arm.
Holding her hand, bro.
Like, would you hold your child like that, dude? I don't think so, bro. Come on.
She's fine.
Hey, Maddie.
She's fine.
Do you want to come out and play?
Fuck no, dude. Throw her in a fire.
Dude, okay.
Oh, dude.
Yo! Oh my god!
Yeah, you started to pull away, it started spiking, it went to yellow.
And there's no way there's like phones around. She's not electronic. What is going on?
Dude, I'm looking at her eyes. That shit looks real.
Oh, shit.
Yo!
Maddie, are you with us right now?
Yo, Maddie is active, dude. Oh my god!
Maddie, are you able to spike this up further than the yellow?
Spike her, Colby. Spike her now. A fucking football.
Was there something in the hallway?
Yeah. Two distinct noises.
All right, we're just gonna use Maddie as just like a haunted object, but I think the main goal of here is just to talk to Sarah and see if she's using that portal over there.
Okay, sounds good. We got a cat ball down here, lights up, music box into the closet in case there is actually a portal and people are coming in and out.
Wilson Castle, didn't that also have a portal in the closet?
Yes, in the pink room.
Apparently there's a portal where spirits can come in and out right in that closet. And off camera, we've gotten this music box to go off a little bit.
Oh, you are right.
That's
And that
insane,
went off
man.
Crazy off camera.
So this is like a reoccurring thing.
Why are there portals
They're
everywhere?
the darkest spots
Oh shit.
that everybody's
That's what I was
afraid
thinking.
of.
There's just fucking portals everywhere.
How's Maddie doing?
You know what? I miss my Maddie from the Shanley, but this is actually terrifying. I don't like holding this doll's hand.
Bro, maybe you shouldn't be bringing up Maddie from Shanley so often around this new Maddie. I mean, does that seem a little
This
bit...
Maddie's like 6 years old.
She's gonna turn her head at you.
Oh my god.
That's where you can see her
She'd be out the
pupils
window.
dilating and shit.
You just yeet Maddie?
I think after that first session, it's pretty clear that whatever she wants to talk to us tonight.
I was gonna say, I think we already solved our first case.
Yeah.
I believe Adam now.
Yeah.
I really, really, really want to, if we're in Sarah's room, figure out the Sarah story. How'd she get here? Why is her name Sarah? Is that actually a portal?
Is it really a little girl?
You know what all these quote unquote little girls have had in common that we've been? They all like the flashing lights and they all like things like crayons, like the last time. They're just like little kid things.
AKA her cold.
Cat ball, fucking.
Yeah, let's focus for a second.
Did you hear that?
This is what we talked about earlier, though. Every time we want to focus on Sarah, it tries to.
Yo! Flashlight on! It just turned off.
He just scared the fuck out of Colby right there.
What the fuck?
This is what it did at Springfield, too.
Yeah, it was like on, off, on, off, on, off.
There it goes.
As if to be like, hey guys, look me. Look, right here. Sarah! Oh my god! It's back and forth. Turn that off, then we can play a little game with you. And turn it off!
Like it walked past there.
Yeah, it walked over there.
Past that to flip it off.
Oh my god.
Do we have to ring?
Once it, oh, it came back out.
All right, if you're coming out of there, come over to this flashlight now and turn it on. Walk past that.
Oh my god!
Holy shit, dude, get the fuck out.
Literally every single thing we have. Read comment.
That thing sounds so
If you're
fucking
not
creepy, dude.
originally from this building, and you came here with somebody else, set off the device in the hallway.
No way! That just confirms that.
That something came here.
With somebody else.
Whatever is like making everything happen.
And it came out of the portal first before it started.
What's this fucking jacket made out of? A bunch of jeans sewn together?
Turn on when you said that, dude. Adam's right.
We got an EVP here a couple years ago. It said just passing through.
We saw a shadow come out of the hallway, so we pulled up the DR60, asked who it was, said just passing through.
Yep.
Went back into the room, didn't hear from it again. That was it.
Nothing else happened up there after that. So we got a pretty important question for you. We're trying to clear some stuff up. Are you able to come and go as you please? If you are, set that device off again in the hallway. The red light out there. If you can come and go from this building whenever you want, set it off.
What was that?
There was a crack out there.
It was like a footstep.
Maybe it can't go as it pleases.
It needs somebody to bring it out. Do you need a person or a vessel for you to move from building to building?
Yo! Right as you said that! A person from building to building, flashlight on!
So we're the vessels.
Just like he said, it's using us to open the doorways between each building, and then once they're
I
done-
hate to say this, but I don't think we are, but I think it's you, Sam.
Something's attached to you.
If you came here with Sam from another location, set off that red light in the hallway.
Better yet, if you're here with me, why don't you come over here? Set off this flashlight next to me.
That confirmed it.
Fuck no, dude.
So yesterday we figured
It'd
out
be
that you
over
did have
right
an
there.
attachment, and right now we just figured out that it is for sure following you to place to place
And
to place.
the power that it needs is just a taxi cab.
But why would it want to go to place to place? That doesn't make any sense.
For power.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Gaining energy.
What does it need with all of these different
What did you
places?
say last time? The Estes method that you guys had last night was it needs to go home.
It wants to go.
So-
on.
Well, dude, guys, there's footsteps in the hallway. There is.
That is so clear.
If the power that it gets by attaching to somebody is being able to go from place to place, but the end goal is to go home, what does it gain?
Unless places like this.
He gets to
Give it
see
more
the
power.
fucking
It's kind of
sights,
only
ride the
because
rides, you
Madison
know?
Groups are bringing things here. Maybe they're energizing it more, so they're going to do
More and more and more
and they can come to
things
these
build.
places that have more energy on it.
It's building energy.
Are you using Sam as a vessel to gain energy? If you are, turn off that flashlight.
Yo.
I don't know how to
What
fucking
if it's just
explain that
opening
shit.
portals each time you go to a new place?
But it can't get there originally without
It has to
being
go
brought.
there with somebody first.
And then boom, you're just linking all these spots.
Flashlight just turned on.
The question is, does it have a negative agenda?
Right.
Yeah.
What's its end goal?
I mean, how do we even ask something like this? That question.
And if they have the power to make Steve black out to get everything, how do you know that you're not choosing these locations? How do you know you're not being influenced?
I had my only experience with some sort of attachment or blacking out.
This
at
is
this
fucking
location.
insane.
Have you ever heard of this place until you met us?
No.
Would you have come?
We didn't know Fairfield, we didn't know this place, but yet somehow both of them have almost an identical spirit as Sally House.
Why did we bring the tambourine to the Bel Air house?
Why? It was such a
Yeah, they don't
weird
know.
coincidence.
I should
What does
just
this mean
brought it.
for the rest of the investigations or even like our home, like in LA? Does that mean it's following us there too?
The thing that I don't understand.
Fuck
why-
yeah, it is.
It's motive.
That's a risk you take of doing this shit, man. Bringing
Nate.
shit home.
Like we were talking about earlier, what is that word? The catatonic, right?
Yeah.
Imagine the catatonic patient sitting in these creepy ass chairs just looking out the windows.
Because they weren't just sitting right there.
Literally, the condition will have them like doing things like
That's scary, man.
That's freaky.
I figured we'd try this new method then doing on this Ohio trip. Automatic writing pendulum.
This is like using a Ouija board, except it's not a Ouija board, it's on a blank piece of paper. We're gonna put a pencil on there. We're all gonna touch it with 2 fingers, just like normal, and then it's gonna draw out. It can be literally just blobs. I'm not gonna lie.
we're gonna play some Paranormal Pictionary, dog.
Yes, sir.
This sort of automatic writing Ouija board outdates the actual board part of the Ouija board. This is what inspired the original board. You want to talk to us on this thing? Can you turn that off? Thank you.
Dude, it's ready. Like, it was talking to us so
Inspired the
much in
Ouija
Sarah's
board,
room.
huh?
Dude, it also just feels heavy.
Quite the
Refresh everybody
inspiration.
on how these sort of Ouija board things work. It is complete subconscious mind push sort of thing. Like if you feel as though you should be pushing that way, push that way.
Right when you guys put your hands on there. Hey, can you turn that off?
Just standing there watching him.
Whatever is here in the Madison Seminary, if you can give us some sort of sign as to who you are, what you want, or where you can talk to us, please give us some sort of sign with this board. You can draw absolutely anything. Sarah, if this is you, feel free. Use it to draw. Yeah. Play like a little toy.
Maybe it's another entity of this house. 7-foot shadow man, maybe you're up here? Flashlight's on.
Mine's like barely touching.
Look at that sound.
Flashlight's off.
Whoa, what was that?
Yeah. That's big. It was behind me.
Whoa.
Hello?
Weird. Dude,
You're
Nate
not
is
gonna come
about
over
it,
here and
isn't he
talk to
now?
us.
That's fucking awesome.
Is it even moving for you guys at all?
I don't know, I think it's stuck to the paper. Here, let's...
Is it in like a divot? All right, so they're gonna hold down the paper and just use one hand because it's a little harder than we thought.
Again, if you want to show us anything, draw anything, give us any sort of hint as to who you are, please use this planchette.
Bro, this thing's at 44 now.
Colby, Colby.
This thing's going.
That is fucking creepy, dude.
Flashlight's on.
Why should it draw like a wiener or some shit?
Yeah, this is weird.
Can you make a noise for us?
Just like you were down the hall, can you slam another door?
I'm not about that.
This sounds like a door.
Turn that flashlight and come over here on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
How do you explain shit like that? They're just, you
You guys
can't.
done? What the fuck is that? This is where you started, right?
Yeah, looks like just a loop.
I'm trying to figure out what that could be. I don't
I have
know.
no idea if you guys.
It almost looks like a surgeon utensil.
gonna say
You're
scalpel, like-
right?
Wait,
a little bit? What? Whoa. Oh my god!
No fucking
Holy shit,
way.
guys. Dude! Wait, let's go bring that to the picture. No!
Look at the curve. Yeah. Down, around, and back. All right. Wait, let's compare it.
Dude, it looks like he would like rip people's fucking teeth out with that bitch. Like a dentist tool.
We'll put the picture right here, guys.
It is not exactly, but it is so close.
Yeah, like any.
And back. All right.
I moved it over for you guys. No way. So you can actually see what the fuck it looked like.
Shit, dude. We'll put the picture right here, guys.
It is not exactly, but it is so close.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
insane.
Like, and he can't lift up, so obviously, like, you couldn't
Insane.
really make this part, but it literally has the curve right here, too.
Wait, there's no way, dude. None of us knew that was there except for Steve.
As soon as you said it looks like a surgical thing, I was like, I know where there's something in here that looks just like that.
When I looked at that, I was like, oh god, this didn't work.
Yeah, it looks like ass.
What is that tool, bro? Don't you remember when we were reading the history? It said that they used to pull people's teeth when they bit.
Whoa, dude, I fucking
I don't know
nailed
if we
that
talked
shit.
about that on the history part. Could you explain that?
Because they had a bunch of unruly and mentally unstable people up here, they would also oftentimes be violent. And one of the ways they would retaliate when they were not wanting to be strapped down is they would like bite. And so when they couldn't like make them stop, they said,
Dude,
"Well,
that makes
fuck, just
sense,
pull it."
dude.
And you know back then they weren't using like any sort of pain, like any pain medication or anything.
Flashlight's on, too.
Guys, I don't know how this works. This is just honestly crazy.
This is just something that we're trying
It
out.
seems to work. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe all this is a coincidence. But that was pretty.
Maybe
That's
all
pretty
of it is
crazy.
a coincidence.
That's the only thing in that room too.
I think that only means one thing.
I don't even know if we need to try it again.
We gotta go to the surgery room.
I feel like we got questions to ask in that room.
Yeah.
100%, it's leading us there.
If you want to come talk to us
Fucking
in the
Nate
surgery
is
room,
about it.
turn that flashlight off.
Yo.
Thank you.
All Alright guys, obviously whatever's here talking to us is trying to get us into the surgeon room as fast as possible, but if you guys are enjoying the video so far, you know what to do. Leave a like. If this gets 300,000 likes, we will do another haunted asylum, because it seems like these places are very active, so leave a like if you want to see that, and while you're down there, drop a subscribe too, because it helps us out a lot. It's free. Let's go.
Dude, they're fucking...
Yeah.
They're blown up, man.
Was that the window?
Dude, that's
Was that the window?
No, I think it might be this thing.
No, it's this hallway there.
Hello?
What the fuck is that?
Whoa.
And that.
It's like it walked into the fucking room.
That's not the window.
Bro, that's getting closer.
It sounds like someone's stumbling around, like they have.
Is somebody coming?
Like they're in a psychosis or something.
Yeah.
Somebody coming in here?
Dude, that's getting closer.
It's coming.
So this used to be maybe like a potential torture chamber?
Well, remember he said the people that were in here helping the people that were in the asylum just thought these patients were way below them.
Yeah, they weren't people. They were things they could experiment on.
Experiment is the key word. Were you telling us to come into the surgeon room?
It's fucked up.
Oh shit. That's the yes.
Is there any reason that you had us draw out these pliers? Do they remind you of something?
Like getting your fucking teeth yanked out of your skull.
What is that noise? It's so loud. Did you have us come into this room because you wanted to torture us?
You for real, dude?
Did you want one of us to be your patient?
Don't ask that.
Flashlight off.
You want one of us to sit on the chair.
What is that?
This is coming down this way.
Still? For some reason I thought it was outside.
Wait, were those doors open like that last time?
Bro, it sounded like it was so much closer than that.
What?
I can't tell if it was the camera light. I looked in here and it was dark, but it looked like a dark shadow moved here, like this way.
What kind of room is this?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, why would you build something like this?
This is weird.
And they have like a bunch of little kid toys in here?
Right.
Alright, let's go back to the surgeon room. Something obviously led us here.
In my opinion, it could be the surgeon, or it could be maybe like a mentally ill patient. I literally thought I saw something fly out the window.
I think it was the sign blinking.
Or I was just saying it could have been a patient here trying to show us what room that something happened to him. Or we were just talking to the Sally puppeteer, whatever we want to call it, downstairs. What if that's just the entity trying to manipulate us?
Are you the surgeon?
Hello! Hello. Definitely.
Why do you want us in here?
You're alive?
You're alive.
It's using our energy.
I was gonna say, dude, that's the taxi cab.
Does that mean we're still talking to the same entity? This thing just went off as soon as I said that.
Whoa! Flashlight! K2 and this!
Do you recognize any of us? Where do you want to go?
I needed anybody.
Take me to any place or something.
Anybody.
This thing just spiked too. Yeah, look.
It's spiking and flashlight again. It's like it's confirming the ones that it actually wants us to listen to.
What if we had Sam sit on the chair as a trigger, and then we did this method over Sam?
Yeah.
Trigger object
Is
myself.
Yeah, you already got a fucking backpack of a ghost.
Hi, Sam?
That is so weird.
That's one choice.
No fucking way to say that.
Did you get that? We just started. Hi. Do you want to talk to me? Lights on.
Church.
That was church.
That was so
Upchurch?
clear.
A church is
The ghost
kind
is a
of
fan
like
of
on
Upchurch.
Earth, a doorway for the divine to come into.
Just a thought. This is a symbol of the surgeon, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
The surgeon worked on the patients, correct?
Yes.
The surgeon thought of the patient as nothing, as he's above. He's working and doing experiments on someone who's nothing.
Right.
Why would this thing want to put me on a patient table and lead us into the surgeon?
The surgeon also took pieces of the patients.
Is this person comparing me to a patient?
It thinks you're nothing.
It thinks I'm nothing.
It's the surgeon. It's above you.
It's someone who's working on me.
Right. Well, and you know what makes the surgeon? Having the patient to work on.
It's nothing without you. I just thought of something. Isn't this like the most like evil room?
Yes.
And it wanted you specifically to sit in the most evil spot of the most evil room?
Yeah.
And it's looking to try to get power, and it's following us to every single place we've been to for the past couple months.
Yeah.
Do you get where I'm getting at? It's taking you to all the darkest places of like each spot. Yes.
Oh, each location, yes. And that's where it makes
Maybe
contact.
the darkest spots in each location is where it can get the most power.
What's it doing? Like charging him up?
Or is it making you weaker?
What do you want to know?
Probably weaker, dude.
That's a
Blood?
a weird voice.
Wait. I just thought of something too. Why would it attach itself to someone who is already going to the most haunted places?
Because you're the perfect fucking Uber to these
I would
places.
be the
Oh,
perfect
shit.
Uber. It wouldn't attach itself to some random person.
It wants to go to where there's more energy that's negative and evil to like feed its evil soul.
Do you think it's like trying to make a network?
Are you sure? it's
Social
evil?
network,
We haven't really
man.
determined what Sally
Ghost
is.
Facebook,
A lot
baby.
of people say she's evil. We haven't seen anything harmful thus far.
Right.
So right now we have no idea what she wants because again, it could be good.
You sat in that pentagram that day and you challenged something. And
I'm
it hasn't
telling
left
you.
you since.
I'm fucking telling you.
Okay, I genuinely didn't think it was real. I was just like challenging it, and that was a stupid mistake. Are we 100% sure that this is like the most powerful spot?
All I know is that you guys literally just drew out that, so that's what I was
Steve and I have
imagining.
been coming here for years. Like, we've been in this room a ton of times. That room is the one he blacked out. Like, we've had our emotions manipulated in that room. Not
And the
this.
closest you've ever gotten to like an actual possession.
And that's where we're hearing the noises too. Weren't you saying off camera too that like you're feeling kind of anxious up here?
All, like, since we got here, I feel like someone's been kind of like following us around.
Dude, let's go to the spot where the real shit happened.
Yeah, I don't want to be sitting
Like
here like a
one of us.
fucking prey or like, you know. What?
Now these things are going off?
Hasn't gone off the entire time.
You're right, Nate. It wants us to go. This thing has not gone off at all, and as soon as we talk about leaving this room.
Why is it all
It's just like holding.
What the?
Oh shit, and the flashlight.
Wait, what's going on? Wait, what? That has not gone off like that at all.
Dude, I think it means jackpot.
Ding, ding, ding.
Jackpot,
Go over
baby.
there.
So you were in this
Final
room,
investigation.
You were doing EVP,
Yep.
and then you just started facing this corner.
Yeah, it was like everything changed and like I turned off everything. So like I had a camera, I turned it off. I turned off all the equipment that I had, and I was just like not. It was so weird. Like everything just didn't make sense. If it, you know what I mean? Like I just didn't want to do anything.
Okay, so after talking about it a little
Makes
bit, I
sense.
decided I just switched spots with what Steve was doing a long time ago. I'll be in here alone. Maybe even like you said, end up facing the wall. You guys can maybe
End
ask some
up?
questions
What are you
in
doing,
the
Sam?
distance.
Like you were saying off camera, remember at Fairfield, our last investigation, if you guys saw this episode, it literally said divided. So we were just like
Multiple times.
game planning off camera, and we were just like, if it's after you, like put you in the same position as Steve.
Hopefully I just don't turn catatonic.
We're gonna find out.
Find out.
Jeez, dude, this is some weird fire to play with.
No
Alright guys,
shit.
so we're gonna do the spirit box really quick one more time. Make sure the antenna is pointed up just so we get the best reception. Sam's over in this corner, literally acting like a demon, which is terrifying.
Trigger object.
As a trigger object.
Are you using Sam for power?
Don't
Got him.
Don't look. As I point the camera over to him.
Oh, of course it wouldn't want us to look. He was just trying to get it.
Yeah, 100%. What did that say?
Devil.
I thought
Devil?
Devil, yeah.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Can you tell us your name?
Iceman.
Are you using what is oh my god! Oh my god! Are you using what is Are you using what is oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, whoa, Sam, Sam, there was actual footsteps down here. Actual footsteps.
Yeah, dude, those were so
Holy fuck.
Did you see all of dude, we bet.
Are you serious?
Did you
Dude,
not hear that?
there's like legit
No
footsteps.
shot.
Their feet. Dude, you can literally feel the vibe. Like my heart is pounding.
I don't know if I want to be up here anymore, to be honest.
Was that enough to say that someone's fucking here?
Dude, those
Yes, 100%.
Let's get Sam out of here now.
He looks like he has the chills. He looks like shit, dude. After going in that room.
I love how Adam put this place in perspective. It is not just haunted for some specific reason. However, things can come and go as people come and go. AKA one, confirming this whole like attachment theory. People get attachments, dolls get attachments. Things can travel through other objects. It wants to
Fucking
feel
Colby
alive.
smiling
Why
with
would
that
it want
doll,
to go into
dude.
a doll? It would want to have attention. Why would it want to go to this place? Because people come to this place to talk. The puppeteer has more control than we think.
I guess the question is, can you break free of the puppeteer?
I think that
I
is
hope
the
he
next
does,
question.
dude.
Also, if you guys found out anything more or we missed something, please let us know in the comments or tweet us or something.
I
like
really
that,
hope
'cause
he
there
gets
was a
that
lot
fucking
to
thing
go on
off
in
of
this
him.
video. A lot of theory, a lot of like really existential stuff. Maybe we're thinking too hard into this. Maybe it's just a doll in a creepy place. But yeah, guys, 300,000 likes. We'll go to another Asylum. Make sure to go check out
Go
these
like it
guys.
up.
If you want to go to an investigation, you guys even investigate here.
Go check it
You guys
out.
could be doing exactly what we're doing right now. If you guys want to see some behind the scenes
Yeah.
of these types of videos, go to
I'll let you guys do it.
Make sure to check us out next
I'll just
week.
fucking watch it and
Another
react
video.
to
Thanks
it.
for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying season 1 so far. I'm really tired of it.
Dude, it's
Yeah, I
fucking
think
lit.
it's time to go to bed, guys. Adios.
Peace.
Yeah, man. That was a good one. Oh shit, you guys know the drill? You guys want to see what happens next week? Go to their channel, check it out. But yeah, guys, these motherfuckers, dude. I hope Sam figures it out, man. He's got to get that fucking thing off of him, dude. Yeah, guys, these boys are fucking crazy, man. I love it, though. They do some cool ass shit. Yeah, dudes. Till next time, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to your boy, show some love. Showing love is free, you know what I'm saying? Man, I can't get over it, dude. I can't get over it. But yeah, guys, till next time, we out of here. Peace.
I ain't fresh off the plane, I check my chains and all my luggage. You think that designer make you different, but it doesn't. You don't know the difference between getting rich and buzzing. Creeping in that Jeep with GR3, yeah, that's my brother. If she think it's something, I can drop her like it's nothing. No, it's fine, I'll find another hoe that